Welcome. Dear student, in this lecture, we have to see comparative study of algorithm and flowchart with some example. Friends, we know that the algorithm is a sequential representation of an instruction which is used to solve the problem to get desired result. While flowchart is a diagrammatic representation of a algorithm to solve the problem and get desired result. Or we can say that the flowchart is a pictorial representation of a algorithm. There are so many advantages of a algorithm. Algorithm is a stepwise representation of an instruction. The each step in algorithm have its own logical sequence. Algorithm is independent on programming language. It is easier to programmer to convert algorithm in actual program. These are the advantages of algorithm. There are also so many advantages of a flowchart. Flowchart is for better communication. It is effective coding. It is effective analysis. It is systematic debugging. This proper program documentation. So these are the advantages of a flowchart. Now we have to see the some examples of algorithm and flowchart to compare them. First, to print all odd number between 1 to 100. Second is to solve kinematical equation, that is V is equal to U plus AT and S is equal to UT plus 1 half AT square. Third algorithm and flowchart to solve equation of a state, that is PV is equal to RT. Next is to find largest of a four number. Then to find factorial of a given number. Next algorithm and flowchart to calculate number of digit and sum of digit of a given number. And last is to classify the type of triangle. So first algorithm and flowchart. For algorithm and flowchart to print all odd number between 1 to 100. First step is a start. And step second is read the number a is equal to 1. This is the first odd number. We know that odd numbers are 1, then 3, 5, 7. These are the odd number. Okay. So first odd number is a is equal to 1. Print number a, that is the first odd number. Now the a is incremented by 2. So a is equal to a plus 2. Now we have to check the condition. Is a is less than 100? Go to step number 3. Okay, that is print that number. That is the second odd number. Okay. Now this process is carried out up to which a is less than 100. And when a is greater than 100, then step 6 is a stop. Now flowchart. First is a start, then a is equal to 1. This is a first odd number. Print that odd number a. Now a is incremented by 2. So a is equal to a plus 2. Is a is less than 100? We have to check the condition. If is a is less than 100, yes, then print a. Again increment it by 2. Okay. When a became greater than 100, then stop. Okay, this is flowchart. Now, second example, algorithm and flowchart to solve kinematical equation. We know that there are three kinematical equation. First is v is equal to u plus at. Second is s is equal to ut plus 1 half at square. And third is v square is equal to u square plus twice as. In this, u is the initial velocity, v is the final velocity, a is the acceleration, s is a displacement, t is a time. Now, in algorithm, our first step is a step first start. Step second, read initial position as 0, initial velocity u, final time t0. Step 3, now t is equal to 0, that is initial time is considered as a 0. Calculate the final velocity, that is v is equal to u plus at, and s is equal to, that is final displacement, s is equal to s0 plus ut plus 1 half at square. Okay, now t is incremented by dt, that is a time is incremented by dt, so it is t is equal to t plus dt. Now we have to check the condition is t is less than or equal to t0, that is the final time. Okay, go to step number 4. If it is less than or equal to t0, then go to step 4. Okay, again calculate v, final velocity, and final position or final displacement. Okay, if t is greater than t0, then print t, that is time, final velocity s, final velocity v, and position s, then stop. Now, flowchart. First step is a start. Read s0, u, a, t0, that is initial position, initial velocity, acceleration, and initial time. Now, final time. t0 is the final time. T is equal to 0. Okay, time is considered as a 0. Now, calculate final velocity by using formula v is equal to u, v is equal to u plus at, and displacement, that is s is equal to s0 plus ut plus 1 half at square. Now t, time is incremented by dt. Check the condition is t is less than or equal to t0, that is the final time. If it is yes, then again calculate final velocity s and final position s, final velocity v, and final position s. Okay, this process is carried out up to which t is less than or equal to 0. When t is greater than t0, then print t, velocity v, and final position s, then stop. Next, algorithm and flowchart to solve the equation of a state, that is PV is equal to RT. Actually, it is PV is equal to nRT. Okay, but N is the number of mole which is considered as a 1. P is a pressure, V is a volume, R is a universal gas constant, and T is a absolute temperature. Our first step in algorithm is start. Then second step is read R, that is universal gas constant, dV, that is a change in volume, T, capital T, it means absolute temperature, and initial volume V in and final volume Vn. Now V is equal to V in, V is equal to V in, that is initial volume. Calculate pressure, P is equal to RT divided by V. Now volume is incremented by dV, so V is equal to V plus dV. Now we have to check the volume, that is V is equal less than or equal to Vm, that is final volume. If V is less than or equal to Vf, that is final volume, go to step 4. Again calculate pressure by using formula P is equal to RT divided by V. Okay. If V is greater than final volume, then print P and stop. Now in flowchart, first is a start. Then second, read V in R, T and dV. V in means initial volume, R universal gas constant, T is absolute temperature, dV is a change in volume. By using this quantity, calculate pressure. That is P is equal to RT divided by V. But V, RT divided by V. Now this V is incremented by dV. V is incremented by dV, and after incrementation we have to check the condition. Is V is less than or equal to Vf, that is the final volume. If yes, then again calculate pressure, that is P is equal to RT divided by V. Okay, this process is carried out up to which volume is less than or equal to final volume. When volume is greater than final volume Vf, then print P, that is pressure. Then stop. Next, algorithm and flowchart to pick the largest of a 4 number. First step is a start, then read a number A, B, C, D. Here step 3, largest number. Then step 4, as long as number is there, repeat step 5 and 6. Then read number. Then step 6, if number is greater than largest, then largest is equal to number. And step 7, write largest number. Step 8 is stop. This algorithm, we can explain it in flowchart. First is start, then read number A, B, C, D. Now we have to check. First, A is greater than B. If yes, then check. Is A is greater than C? Yes. Is A is greater than D? Print A is the largest. Okay. A is greater than B. A is greater than C. A is greater than D. Then A is largest. But if A is greater than B, this is a false, that is A is less than B, then check the condition. Is B is greater than C? If yes, is B is greater than D, then B is largest. Okay. Now here, if A is greater than C, if this is a false, then check next condition. Is C is greater than D? Yes, then print C is the largest. Okay, but if C is less than D, then print D is the largest. Okay, if A is less than D, then print D is the largest. Okay, if A is greater than C, if this is a false, then check second condition. Is C is greater than D? Yes, then C is the largest. But if C is greater than D, this is false, then print D is largest. Okay, so this is algorithm and flowchart to find the largest number from the 4 number. Okay, next is algorithm and flowchart to find factorial of a given number. First step is a start. Second, read a number n, that is read the number n, which factorial we have to determine. Consider fact is equal to 1 and CTR, that is counter, is equal to 2. Now calculate the factorial by using formula fact is equal to fact into counter. Okay. Then step 5 is counter. We have to check the condition. Is the counter is equal to n? That is number which factorial we have to determine. Then go to step number 7, that is stop. Step 6 is add 1 is in a counter, that is a counter is incremented by 1. Go to step number 4, again calculate factorial. This process is carried out up to which counter became to n, or counter is equal to n. Okay, print factorial, then stop. Okay, this is flowchart. First is a start, read n, that is number which factorial we have to determine. Fact is equal to 1. Okay, and counter is equal to 2. Now fact is equal to fact into counter, that is 1 into 2. Now check the condition. Is counter is equal to n? Okay, no, then counter is incremented by 1. Okay, counter is incremented by 1, and again fact is equal to fact into counter. Okay, initially it is a 2, now it is incremented by 1, so it became 3. This process is carried out up to which counter is equal to n. N is number which factorial we have to determine. Then print fact and stop. Okay, factorial of a 5 is 5 is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, it is equal to 120. Okay, now algorithm and flowchart to calculate number of digit and sum of digit of a given number. First step is a start, then second step read the number n. Step 3 is sum is equal to 0 and digit equal to 0. Okay, this is we have to consider. Sum is equal to 0 and digit equal to 0. Calculate sum is equal to sum plus mod of n. N mod 10 means mod of n. It indicates that remainder. Okay, remainder is added in a sum. Okay, then step 5 is add 1 to digit. Okay, digit is equal to 1 and we have to digit is equal to 0 and we have to add 1 to digit. Okay, so it became 1. Now step 6, n is equal to n divided by 10. Now step 7 is if n is greater than 0, go to step 4. Step 8, print sum and digit. Then step 9, stop. Okay, this is flowchart. First step is a start, second read n. Okay, that is a number from which we have to calculate number of digits and sum of digit. That number is n. Sum is equal to 0, digit is equal to 0. Now sum is equal to sum plus mod of n. Okay, that is n is divided by 10 and mod of n means remainder. Okay, n is divided by 10 and that remainder is added in a sum. Okay, which is considered as a sum. Okay, now digit is incremented by 1. Okay, so that digit is equal to digit plus 1. Now n is equal to n divided by 10. Okay, is n is less than is n is greater than 0? Okay, if yes, then again calculate sum, that is sum is equal to sum plus mod of n or n mod 10. Okay, this process is carried out, but when n is greater than 0, this is false. Okay, then print sum and digit. Okay, then stop. Next, algorithm and flowchart to classify type of triangle. First step is a start. Second step, read the side of triangle, that is A, B, C. These are the three sides of a triangle. Then step 3, if A is equal to B is equal to C, then print the triangle is an equilateral triangle, that is all sides are same, equilateral triangle. If A is equal to B or B is equal to C or A is equal to C, that is two sides are same, then print triangle is isoscale. Okay, that is two sides are same. Okay, step 7, if A is not equal to B and is not equal to C, that is no one side is same, then print triangle is a scalar. Then step 9 is a stop. Flowchart. First is start, then read A, B, C, that is side of a triangle, three side of a triangle. Is A is less than A is equal to B? Okay, this is a condition. We have to check this condition. And when this condition is a true, that is S, check the second condition. Is B is equal to C? Yes. Then print the triangle is equilateral triangle. If A is equal to B, this condition is a false, that is a no. Then check the second condition. Is A is equal to C? Okay. A is equal to C. Okay. If this condition is a true, then print this is isoscale. Okay. If A is equal to B, if this condition is a true, if B is equal to C and this condition is a false, then also print the triangle is isoscale. Is A is equal to C, if this condition is a false, okay, then check the condition. Is B is equal to C? Okay, if this condition is a false, that is no, then print that is no one side of a triangle is the same, then print the triangle is a scalar. Okay, thank you.